Hi, hello, and welcome to another video on my channel. And in this video, we're going to be cleaning out my closet, which might not be super interesting, but I think it can be interesting to watch other people do it, and it's also gonna help me motivate myself to actually sit down and do it, which is important because, well, as you can see by my location, Halloween is in game, and Halloween brought with it new tech and new clothes. And it's the clothes part that's the problem. Because, as you're going to see, when we go down to my closet, I just wanted to start the video up here because it's very pretty. My space for clothing is extremely full. I have a few slots left over, and that's not gonna cut it for the rest of the year. I'm still desperately hoping for getting an updated closet by the end of the year. What I've been told, that's still in the works and being planned, but it has not released yet. And if we just look here, every page is, except for clothes I'm wearing. Clothes I'm wearing does not need to be placed somewhere, just so we're on the same page. Actually, I'm not wearing anything from this page. Okay, so this is the thing, like there's random like empty slots in my bag, and they're in my wardrobe, and there's some that I know why they're like empty slots. Like I'm wearing this shirt, it's supposed to be here right now, and some things that have been moved. Like I'm wearing this skirt as well, moved due to I put outfits together and put here my on my outfit page, which is also very full now because like we have my club outfit here and my old racing outfit here, and then we have like favorite items here, and then we just have a lot of other random things around it. Because I needed this to put things here because every page is practically full. So I'm going to be cleaning this out today. We're going to look at things and clean that out, and when we reach max shillings, which we will inevitably do, I will go buy the new Halloween outfits. And I'm also going to be able to collect the things from the pumpkin with my autumn tokens. So that is what we're going to be doing today, and I'm also going to, while doing this, I'm going to be answering questions. I was thinking about doing get to know me questions if you want to get to know me more as I do this, and I thought also I was gonna about asking my Instagram followers if they had any questions, so I did that yesterday. None of them did. I wasn't expecting them to have anything to ask me, but I thought I would put it up there. But yeah, we're gonna do some get to know me questions, and maybe we're also gonna talk nostalgia as I look through the older things in my wardrobe, because I have been playing this game for almost 9 years now. So there's a lot of memories, and a lot of memories with some of these clothes. Like this, you can't get this anymore, or like these, you can't get these anymore either. So yeah, let's start. We're gonna start by emptying out my entire bag, so that I have the space to, actually, while we're at it, I don't think I've done this hour. So let's see. Yeah. Let's do this. And we got powder. Like I don't have enough of it. Let's cut like this goop as well. So we got nothing interesting. But is that a full stack? And that too? I'm putting those in my bank. They're worth something, and I do not need to have like I'm sorry, could you see how much here? Can you see how much I have? Do you know how much star coins? Like these ones you couldn't, you only have this look if you bought stacks. And this look if you bought them individually or got them in quest. All of this I spent star coins on. a lot of star coins. Never used. Apparently these like effect ones, the fire and the darkness and the bath, they don't apparently even work anymore, I've been told. So yeah, that's fun. But the horse appearance one apparently does. So we'll see. But I spent a lot of star coins on that, and I'm probably never going to use it. It's a relic in my closet. Oh, I have some horseshoes here. I should have put those on a horse. I guess I'm gonna be putting those back here for now, so I know where I have them. But yeah, I'm just gonna clean out everything in my closet here, so I have space to work with my wardrobe, and I'm probably gonna speed this up. Or no, actually, I'm gonna start answering questions while I do it. So I have Googled some get to know me questions, and the first one is, what's your favorite quality about yourself? And my least favorite. I think my favorite quality about myself, it is a bit of a hard one, but I do really like how to say it, like how much how strongly I can feel things, like how happy, how easily I can become like ridiculously level of happy. It doesn't take, those are supposed to go in my bank. Yeah. It doesn't take a lot for me to become very, very happy. And I think that's a really good quality to have, because obviously life is happier if you're happy. Duh. And I also like how creative I can be and how many things I can like think about at once. But I also think those can be negatives, because I can very easily become very, very happy, but I can also very easily become very angry, and I kind of only feel emotions in the extreme. Like this is so weird, because some of these things I don't think I've ever had left. Like, I've never removed these 3 out of my bag before, I don't think. I think I've removed like everything else. I don't think, or maybe not my like proof of purchase for my Star Horse. This feels so weird. But yeah, I think those can be negatives as well. I think like, because I can feel so, I can get very angry easily as well. So, and like when I'm happy, I'm usually like ridiculously level happy, but when I'm angry, I am furious. And so I think that can be a negative as well. And I guess like another least favorite thing about myself is also how easily I stop valuing myself. It's not that I dislike myself, because I don't, but it's more like I don't see a value in certain aspects of myself and my life, or things. And it's something I'm working on. So now that I'm cleaning these out, I also have the Starstable database up on my iPad, as well as the questions here next to me. I hope you can hear me talk well when I turn my head, because I can turn my head to look at the iPad, but I turned away from my microphone then. See if I can get the microphone closer to my face without obscuring my screen. So I'm gonna look through things here, and things that are from quests or events, and some of the things I already know on top of my head. Like, I know this is from a quest. I know this is from a quest, and that this is from a quest. And I know that this is from an event. And I got this from a redeem code, but ever since it has been you can buy it at events. So like, this is an event thing, and like that's a quest thing. Like, I'm never gonna sell those things I can't buy back, or things that are limited. I don't want to sell. So like, these things I won't be able to buy back, I'm not gonna sell those, even if I'm not gonna use them. And same goes for a lot of other things. But I'm probably gonna get rid of a lot of like bonus shop items, and maybe not all of them, but some of them, like ones I've never used, so that I get more space, because obviously I'm gonna be able to get those back. And I'm probably also gonna get rid of like older things I bought. So that's what we're gonna start with here. I think we're gonna take question 2 as well, which is, what is something that makes you feel unstoppable? Wow. When I'm like really in my head about an idea, when I first think up of an idea of something you want to do, and you're discussing it with like a friend, like I'm discussing it with Bella, or like other friends that like I said primarily talk to you on Discord. Bella, I don't primarily talk to you on Discord always. It depends kind of like what time of year it is. But like I have friends that live a lot further away from me than Bella and I do. Bella and I don't live that close to each other, but I have friends that definitely live further away from us than Bella and I do, so that I don't really see them more than maybe like twice a year. So like when talking to those like on Discord, like at late at night, and you just have like an idea and you're discussing it, and everyone is like, oh my god, it's so nice, like that, you really do feel like unstoppable in those moments. And I know it's kind of like the adrenaline of being in a moment like that, but at the same time, what was I gonna say? At the same time, it's like that I really do feel impossible then, or unstoppable. And I also think a moment when I feel unstoppable would be I don't know if I'm gonna get rid of anything on this page actually, because I know I got this from like the back before the Winter Village. I got this from the like Santa when he was on like in Jarlaheim, and you would give him like winter wishes and then you would get a random item. That's when I got like this and both of these and this one as well. And I don't know if I'm gonna be able to buy this back, especially like these hats on the database. It says unknown where you get them, so I'm just not gonna sell those. I have not used them once, I don't think, but they're gonna stay here. So yeah, but another moment when I feel like I'm unstoppable is it is when I'm out competing with my ponies and they just like they're really on their game that day, because sometimes they always have days when they're off and they don't feel their best selves. So they don't perform their best, and they where are those from? Have I bought those? But yeah, like, and they really perform, and when you cross the finish line or like the final obstacle, depending on what type of competition it is, or you finish like a dressage program. I don't compete a lot in dressage. I've actually competed in it, I don't know if you said twice or thrice, because I've only been to 2 dressage competitions. And the first time I was very, very young, and my family had one pony, so I was competing with one pony. And then the second time I competed in dressage was this summer, and then we now have 2 ponies, so I competed with both of them. And obviously the first time I competed in ridden dressage, because I was like 10 or something, and I could ride our ponies, but I haven't been able to ride our ponies since I was like 12, because I got too tall. So I competed in like driven dressage now. Maybe call that something different in English. In Swedish, they're both called dressage. So yeah, like I don't do a lot of dressage, but like when I compete and you just finish, and the ponies, like, they were really on their game, and I was really good at like communicating with them, so they knew what they were gonna do, and you can just feel that like partnership and working together. That's really like in those moments, I do truly feel unstoppable. Oh, these are from Valentine's Day. Okay, so I can't sell those. Not happening. I'm not selling my starter gear because you can't get these old ones back. This is from the original starter gear. I'm assuming these are the Winter Village. They're gonna be green and yellow. Yellow, and they're gonna be. Yeah, so this is from like a shop with like old things, and they said last winter is gonna be like the last time they shop. So I don't know if they're gonna return this winter. So I'm gonna keep those. These are also from the winter. But so yeah, those are moments when I do feel like unstoppable. What's 3 words I would use to describe myself? I don't know actually. I guess maybe creative. When I feel like it, I can be quite creative, and maybe like spirited, because I always can be in quite high spirits a lot of time. I'm either that, or I'm kind of like very much in my own zone and not reacting to like anything. But yeah, and like a third one, I don't know. Oh, that was not my intention. Maybe like a loner. I do very well with my own company and no one else's. I do really well in like for longer periods of time with just small interactions. I need to interact with people I like, and every now and then if I were to not interact with like any friends at all for maybe 2 months, I will start to feel like wary and stuff. And I know that from experience with the pandemic, where it was longer than that. But I do pretty well with just minimal. Like I don't need a lot of social interaction, but I do need social interaction with people I like. But it doesn't have to be a lot. I don't really need to like often meet people, or just talking to people on Discord every now and then. That keeps me very happy. I do very well with my own company, and I do also require. Okay, maybe doing this in the keep wasn't the best idea. I do also require. So do we have another pair of like blue gloves? I'm trying to find them on the database. But yeah, so I think like a loner would be good. Not because I don't want others' company, but more that I don't require other people's company. So apparently these are in global stores. I want to just double check that. They should probably blue. Yeah, here they are. They have a different description though. And this doesn't say I own them, but apparently you can buy them. Oh, that makes it hard. Should I keep them? I will keep them. I will keep those for some reason. Those are from a quest, so I'll keep those. These are the old Santa gloves. I haven't used these since my first Christmas, but I'm keeping them. These were my go-to gloves during my like first year of playing the game. They're staying for nostalgia. Okay. But yeah, so I do very well with just my own company, and I do require time when it's just me, and I know I won't have to interact with other people. I require time like that every day, when I just know no one's going to talk to me, no one's going to try to ask me things or even like touch me. I'm a very huggy person. I love to hug people, but I need like at least 1 hour a day when I'm awake, where it's just like no one's interacting with me, I don't need to talk to anybody, and no one's gonna touch me. Other than that, all the hugs you want. 4, would you call yourself brave? It definitely depends on the situation. I think, at least when I was younger, I have never been in a situation since I was like before high school where I feel like I've had to be brave in that sense, like in the traditional sense of bravery. I think all of these are staying because maybe this is going, but everything else is from events or dream codes. This one is from, but it's very cute, but I don't really use it. I need to start using it if I'm gonna keep it. But I do know if it's something I'm not comfortable with, I don't really want to do, I would never do it for myself. But there is a big chance I would do it for somebody else. This was also part of my go-to outfit when I started playing the game. That's staying for nostalgia reasons. I don't know if this is staying. I do like this one, even if I don't use it. But it is very cute, even if it's very old. I don't feel the same with this one. Maybe it's going. And I don't think I've ever used this one. So that is also going. I recently used that one though, so that's staying, and that's staying because it's an event, and that's staying because it's from a quest. And so is this one. And that one. But I do know from experience that even in situations where I'm scared, if there's other people that are, like, and they're not people I for some reason dislike, and they're scared, it's like my fear shuts off and I just react on like, what does this person need? I bought this as like a Christmas gift for myself, my first Christmas in the game. I wasn't even a Star Rider yet. And I bought this for myself. And I bought a saddle for my horse. I think it's, here. I bought this Western saddle in Moorland for my starter horse. And I bought that one for myself. It's adorable. So yeah, I think I'm brave if the situation requires it and no one else steps up to be brave. I think I do that with a lot of things. If someone else steps up to the occasion, I won't. But if nobody else does, in a lot of situations, I will fill the shoes needed. I will do what's needed to be done if I feel like I can do it, or there's like a chance I could do it. There is a funny story. This was supposed to be our club. No, this was supposed to be our club shirt for a while. Then we looked at this for a moment when we was like, no, I actually want blue and white. And then we stopped and we went with this one instead. But yeah, we had a moment where it's like, maybe our club color should be pink. So I know Bella bought this as well. And then we was like, actually, no, we're not going to have this be our club shirt. I've actually never used it though. So maybe it's time to go. This is from Christmas, and this probably has to stay. But I definitely think the one with heart is cute. The heart is cuter. That's from a quest, and so is this, and so is that, and that. I'm pretty sure this 2 is from a quest. Let's look. Shirts, it's turquoise. Can't find this model shirt on the database. That's interesting. You can search for name though. So this is from a quest, like I thought. I think it's actually from the old market quest with the horse market, from back when they were traveling around. So nothing can get anymore. This is from a quest, and that is also from a quest, so nothing there is going. These are from a quest, they can't get this anymore. They've been updated, they look a lot better now, but this version, can't get. Original starter pants. I did used to use these a lot under dresses. I don't like these, but I don't think you can buy them anymore, same with those. I have never used these. Because they have a weird model. I don't know if you can tell. I was about to point my finger on my screen, as if you were going to be able to see that. Please, Kaisa. Please. I guess I'm going to have to turn this on. People are going to have to see it. But, like, they are a lot thinner here, in, like, the calves, than, like, any other pants. And at some point, they, like, with the old character model, they made your thighs a lot smaller as well. Like you look at these, and that. Actually, I think those also make it that way. I don't know. But some model of pants, like your calves just become so thin and used to be like your entire legs. So I don't like these, and these are going. Those are from a quest. I also used to use these a lot under dresses. Those are from a quest. Can't get those anymore. Christmas pants. That's from the Christmas thing. I don't know if you can buy that anymore, so it's staying. Like, I'm gonna check this winter if you can still buy them. Maybe I'm selling them, but I don't know. My starter shoes, these are from the Christmas, like, random gift thing. Those are from a quest. I think I'm actually gonna have to go into my stable. I was thinking, like, oh, it's gonna be on theme and Halloween. I thought it said tomato. It says tomte, which means Santa in Swedish. I want to keep those and those. Those are from a quest. Those are Christmas. Have I ever used these? Am I ever going to use these? Like, everything I've vowed to get rid of is from the bonus shop right now. They're not worth anything. Have I ever used those? Even once? I don't think so. I think I could read them. They're like fun with the pink sole, but I've never used them. And I don't really use this model of shoe anymore, because we have like the new Western boots, and those are cooler and better. Are both of these from quests? Maybe. Let me check. Get some shoes in green. And in... Is it that model? No. That model? The database glitched. It does so every now and then. Get shoes. It's not that model. Is it this model? Yes, and then in green. Yeah, both of those are from quests. I used to use these a lot. Like, so much. But they don't look good anymore. They get to stay for now, though. I think everything here literally is from, like, events and stuff. Or... those are from the bonus shop. They get to stay for now, but I'm not sure if they get to stay forever. I have better looking top hats than that. This is cute. It only has a jumping one, that's only stat. It is cute though, so it gets to stay for now. That gets to stay. Actually, I'm gonna skip at least 2 Santa hats, because this is the old Santa hat that doesn't have the shading on the white part, so it looks pure white. The new ones has blue shading on the white, so they look blue. And for some reason, when they introduced the blue ones, some people's hats, these ones, changed texture to the new one. But not everybody once did. So I have an original Santa hat and a new Santa hat. Both one has the white part being actual white, one has the white part being like bluish white. And Bella only has the one that's being bluish white. I'm sorry, Bella, if you're watching this. No, I'm not making fun of you. Please don't sell my Santa hat. I will do anything. Bella has my password. If anybody's wondering. She has access to my account. But I have access to hers. If you do something on my account, I do something dumb on your account. That's from a quest. This is from a quest. That's from an event. That's from an event. No, I use other pants. Those are from a quest. That's from a quest. You can't get this anymore. Quest is removed. That's from a quest. I really like this black leather jacket. I don't like... we have better leather jackets in the game now, though. This was the best we had back in the day, because I didn't want the ones with the studs. I know the description is creepy. But I do like that it was just a leather jacket. And it didn't have the studs, because everybody else in the game at the time had studs. And those are cool, but I didn't want that for my outfit. And we have better leather jackets now. Like, we have this one. But they are like a different style. And I've done so many of... Because I used to be like... I was gonna be a cool soul rider. So I had a leather jacket when I did all my main story quests back in the day. And it feels so nostalgic, because I've done like most of my main story quests in this jacket. You get to stay for nostalgia. You don't get to come from me. Maybe we should do another question. When do you feel the safest? In my own home, I would say. I feel very safe in my own home. I also feel safe in my parents' home. I feel calmer there. These are from Quest. I feel calmer there at night, but I still feel safe there during the day. So yeah, I would say like any space that's mine, I always feel safe. And like I do feel safe in like the town I live now. I do know when I first moved here, but not because it's like an unsafe place, but because it was unfamiliar. And this is from a quest, and that is from a quest, and that is from a quest. Oh, I used to have this with like every Western outfit I did. Guess to stay for like one. Actually, we're gonna move 2 shirts to the next like page, the first page. Was gonna move 1 pair of pants. And was it like 2 pair of shoes? So those shoes and those shoes will also be going. So yeah. I guess like any space I consider mine. Like I feel safe in the stable. I feel safe in like the pasture as well. So I don't think there's like any particular space where it's like extra safe, but definitely like in my own home. It's a place where I consider myself to be safe. Question 6. What's your favorite childhood memory? I don't know. Like, it depends on what I'm gonna, like, be thinking about. And you can get these at the mall. They're super cute. I bought these before I unlocked Dino Valley to wear when I did unlock Dino Valley and to wear when entering Dino Valley. And they are very cute, but they're really hard to match with outfits. So maybe I'm gonna sell these. Perhaps I'm gonna put these there for now. That's my quest, an event quest. That's an event that's no longer in the game, so don't think you can get this anymore. That's from my quest. 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 This one's hard. I don't know. So yeah, favorite childhood memory. I guess... I guess when like my mom told us they bought our first pony, or my sister had a pony when I was really little, and then he got suddenly very sick, and the vet said that the best thing for him was to be able to move on. Because he came from like the middle of nowhere. Like he had been like fine. He was old, but he was fine. There was no sign, physical or like in like how he acted, that not anything was wrong. And then suddenly he went from like really fine to or like really good to really bad. And the vet was like, yeah, it's the best thing is to like let him move on. So we did. And then my mom's horse was alone. And horses can't be alone, so my mom called her friend who had a bunch of Shetland ponies and was, hey, could we borrow a pony for a short while until we figured this out, so that like her horse wouldn't have to be alone, and wouldn't have to like sell her, because at the moment we couldn't like buy another horse. So we got to borrow 2 Shetland ponies, and one of those we had a lot of fun with, and it was kind of one of the like we got to borrow the other pony because she was like very like sociable, and and she was supposed to one we were gonna have fun with, and we were gonna do all these like activities with, because she was like the nicer one, and that one was also nice, but she was like known for being a bit more grumpy and not getting along with as many people, and kind of being an escape artist. And she kind of still is, but not to the same extent. Because they kind of swapped personalities when they came to our place, and we kind of realized that the one like that they had problems with, she liked being kind of like more alone and not being in as big of a like just a bit of a loner. She enjoyed being more of a center of attention then, and like not having like 20 other horses around her. And where the other one, who was supposed to be like the friendlier one, like enjoyed having a lot more horses around her. So eventually because we kept borrowing for many years the one we eventually bought, who I usually call Princess. It's not her name, but that's what we call her. For many years, and then eventually my mom and dad made an offer to buy her, and this was in, I don't know when it was, but it was like maybe in the summer or fall, and they were gonna tell me and my brother for Christmas that we had gotten her for Christmas. But then my mom couldn't help it, because we were like discussing, my brother and I, in the car in like September, that like, because my brother's like, oh, she's our horse, and it's like, no, we have borrowed her, she's not actually our horse, but like we have her on loan. And I was trying to explain to my little brother what that was, because I was like 12, so my brother would be like, I don't know, 8. And yeah, they said you can't, don't know what that is. I mean, these are from Quest. So then I was going to explain, like, no, she's not our pony, but like we get to ride her and she lives with us because we have her on loan. I love this jacket so much. I don't use them that much anymore, but I do really love it, so it gets to stay. That's from a quest, and that's from a quest, and that's from an event. I love these pants. I've used them so much over the years. Not so much in the last few years, but these used to be my go-to pants. Are these from a quest? I don't know. But yeah, then my mom in the car was like, actually, I'm not supposed to tell you until Christmas, but we bought her. And I think that was like almost like a shock moment of happiness, maybe. Or yeah, I don't know. And also like, yeah, like that's probably one of my best childhood memories. There's a lot of other good ones as well. But I can't really, that's the first one that came to mind right now. I'm gonna just see if I can find these pants, and they're gonna be black and, no, not pink, purple. It says it's from Klädstugan, which I don't know, is that a store that still exists? It says it's from Silverglade. But I don't know if you can still get this in Silverglade. So I'm gonna open Global Store and see if I can start off with I wanna show legs, purple, then show black. Yeah, it's these. Okay, so you can buy those. And I do like the pants with socks, but I never use... Okay, this is not working. I guess I'm gonna have to go to my stable, but I was like, we can be here in the keep. It's gonna be so nice. Let's go. And also we're gonna be buy things immediately and sell things, but I don't know. I'm thinking is like maybe actually, because you can like reach it from the sides and from the back. Can I like stand on this side? Because like no one would be standing here, right? I should have been doing this all along. Can I do like this? I'm gonna see if I can find a good angle to look at things. Yeah, nice. So I'm probably gonna sell these. Because I haven't used them as much as I thought I would. I mostly use them for the black, but I have other better pants for that now. That has writing 5. And I don't think I have a lot of purple to match those socks with. I can buy them again in the future if I want to. Those are from my quest, so are those and these. This is from the old circus quest, can't get that anymore. That is from my quest with the garden. That's from my quest you can't do anymore. It was with Mary back when she was by Doyle's chapel. Those are from my quest, from an event. These are from my quest with Alex. That's from an event, and all of these are also from that event. This is from the Easter event, that's from a quest. This is from the seals. The iceberg, and there were seals, and they would be like stores as well. So let's see if it's gonna be quite old. Let's see if it's on the database. It says it's in global store. So I really like this because we didn't have a lot of like denim looking jackets at that point, and it kind of looked like denim, and I do still like it. But if it's in global store, maybe it's gonna have to go. Yeah. Purple, it's gonna have to be tops. Yeah, here it is. I do like it. I don't use it that much though. There's a lot of other things here that I didn't think was gonna be in global store. Like that one. Maybe I can sell some of these things. I don't use these a lot, especially purple. We'll see. I'm gonna save that for now because I really like it. But yeah, and then we have a lot of the chicken helmets. Do I ever use these? No. Do I want to keep them? Yes. This is also from a quest. These are from the Easter event, and that's from a quest, and I think this is also from a quest. I don't think I would have bought that. It's gonna be among the older things. Yeah, it's from a quest. And so is that, and that, and that, and that. So is this. This is probably from, I think that's from a quest as well. And orange. Okay, it's not orange. What's it called? It's called... Yeah, it's from a quest. That's from an event. That's from a quest. I love this jacket when it came out. This is also from a redeem code. And I was obsessed. I wore this every winter for years. Like this one and that one. Those are my winter jackets, and I love them. These are also my go-to, like, if I wanted jeans. I love these so much before we had better pants in the game. And low-key, like, this old graphic style looks better today than, like, oh, there they were. Like, these ones that's, like, in the middle graphic style. Because, like, this is more realistic, almost, than... what we have over here. Like, these look like worn jeans. Can you buy these again? Because I think you can buy these in Epona in a lot of colors, but maybe not all colors. So maybe these are gonna have to go. They're called... what? It says it's from Christmas, but I think you can buy these in Epona. Can I go have to look? That's from a quest, and so is this, and so is this. This is not a Western hat, and I have better brown hats now with better stats. I'm gonna get rid of that. How many items do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, actually, maybe we stop with moving. These are from a quest. That's from an event. That's already in game. That's from a quest. Don't think I'm ever gonna use those again. That's from Midsummer. That's from the Speech Festival. That's from Midsummer. I was so happy when I got this because once again, it's a jean jacket, and I love denim jackets. I love denim jackets, especially with patches. So that's why I'm wearing the one from the birthday last year in like the intro and the outro. Because I love denim jackets. So I was very happy when I got this dress. Maybe don't use it as much anymore. I love this folk dress. I wear it every midsummer. It's staying because I can't buy it again. We have my old flower wreaths. This is from a quest. I used to wear this so much with those like 3/4 black pants. These are from events. This is also from an event. This is almost skin color though. I don't think I've ever used this. I don't know if I ever will. If this is one of those things you can get in the global store now, maybe I'll sell this. Because I actually don't think I'm gonna miss it. Not when I have the skin tone I have. If I had a darker skin tone and this didn't look like it's kind of my skin tone, I think that this would look great. But I don't. So let's see if we can find it says it's on the Midsummer Treasure Hunt. Let's see if I can find it in global store. Yeah. Here it is. Like, it's cute, but I'm gonna use it in other colors before I ever use it in that color. Because like this is almost same yellow, but this looks better on me than this does. So yeah, sorry you're going. That's like the first event thing. I'm still not sure if I'm gonna sell these or not. They're so cute, but I really do never use them because I can never match them with an outfit. Maybe I'm selling those. Those are a lifetime item, but I do really like it. It's super cute. Those are from Midsummer. I do use these and that together a lot during summer. Together these at the beach as my swimwear. And that's from Midsummer. Oh, this is from Archaeology. That's my quest. This is from an old redeem code. This was like the end of my first summer playing the game. So like end of summer 2016. We got this redeem code. Then Lifetime Storagers got this shirt. And back then we didn't get them through the shop. We got them through redeem codes. So we got that one. And you got the redeem codes on your email. Is this the nostalgia you're here for? You had to remember to write in redeem codes to get your Lifetime Storager bonuses. It's not even called Lifetime Storager anymore, but I think it's way easier to say. And we got this bug shirt as well in the redeem code. We got this in the open house event that year. Because it was not in spring then, it was like beginning of fall, end of summer. I did used to use these a lot. Because they came with like the same one that this did. And it's these pants and these hats that's matching. But like this is not a Western hat. And I have better looking top hats today. And these are kind of smudgy. But those are still pretty pristine white, so maybe they stay. That's my quest. That's my quest. From a quest. Are those from a quest? I don't know. Let's actually remove all tags I have. It's just gonna be easier to search for things. They're called... So they're from a winter like event quest, so they get to stay. These are from quest. Like these are so cute as well. Those are from a quest. These are from the next Star Rider set, and I don't think I've ever used them. I don't think I ever will, so I'm selling them. That's from a quest. And so is that, and those shoes, and that shirt, and that coat, and that vest, and that jacket. Or maybe that's from the archaeology, actually. This is from the archaeology. I have started using this model of shoe a bit more recently, but I really don't think I'm going to use the white ones with the stars. And I should be able to get those again if I sell them. Those are from Quest. And so are those. These are from the Lifetime shop. And I never used them. I don't think I'm ever going to use them. This is for Mexico's Independence Day. They used to do redeem codes for that. I don't have for every redeem code that was released during my birthday, because they wouldn't. These redeem codes wouldn't be announced on Starstable's like main socials. They would be like Starstable used to have a lot more like region-specific socials. Like there used to be like a South American Facebook page for Starstable, and that's where they would post like this redeem code. That's also where like this redeem code I think was posted, or like it's some other like then it got spread by like YouTubers and stuff, and that's how I found them. But like this was on their main social media, so it was a lot harder to find redeem codes back in the day. You kids don't know how easy I have it. Once again, a denim jacket, and I do like it, so maybe it's to stay. I don't think I'm ever gonna use these, and there should be in the global in that thing, so they get to go there. Same with those pants. That's from a quest. I could see myself use that. I have never used these, but they get to stay for a little more longer. That's from a quest. That's from the birthday. So now we have birthday things. Actually, maybe I should sort it later when I think if I want the white riding helmet, there are better ones today. That's from a quest. These are from old Halloween, so all this gets to stay. I love this Gallop Thompson shirt. This was the first Halloween. Was this my first Halloween? Yeah, it was my first Halloween. It was also the first Halloween where Gallopers Thompson was in the game. And we didn't have Gallopers Keep yet. And also, it was like a whole thing that year where like they didn't tell us what Galloper Thompson was. It was just like a little short note at the end of the news. There was like, have you ever heard the legend of the Headless Horseman? He's called Galloper Thompson. And then like look out for him. And then they didn't explain things, and people had to figure it out. So first people are like really bitter. It's like, there's nothing new for old players to do. It's only like replayable content. And then people figure out how Galloper Thompson worked, and that he would show up like at random points, and like at different places of Jorvik, and you would just hear like a roar, and you would hear it in the entire game. So like Bella and I were looking for ghosts. We did ghost hunts for Halloween back then, and like we would just hear random like roars in the game, and we're like, Bella didn't have sound on first in the game, only on Skype, because this was prior to Discord. We were talking on Skype, and she was on Skype, and she was like, and I was like, did you hear that? It sounded like a tiger, because we was like 14 when this happened. And she was like, I don't know, I don't have sound on. And then I made her put sound on, and she was like in another like hour or 30 minutes where it was, and she was like, yeah, I heard it now. And then we figured out from people like on YouTube, and it was a big thing, and you needed to get captured by Galloper to get this, and there was like a whole cutscene. And so back then getting captured by Galloper Thompson was a fun thing, because you got bonuses. So you got this amulet and this shirt that I really like. So let's see, there's more Halloween things, more quest items. You can get more of these through archaeology, but I want to keep one of everything, so I'm keeping all of that. I really used to like these boots. They're also from a quest. More Christmas things. Maybe I should do another get to know you question. I'm really bad at keeping at this. What's my biggest life regret so far? I think the thing I've always said is like my biggest regret, which isn't even something that was within my control, was that when I was like, and this is gonna get a bit dark, so like trigger warning, we're gonna talk about like people passing away. But when I was maybe 8 or 9, my grandfather passed away. And my grandma was away on a short trip, like maybe like a day trip the day it happened. And my dad was there when my grandfather passed away, so it was very traumatic. So my mom put me and my little brother in the car and just drove over there, and then my little brother and I had to stay in the car, and I was very upset by that because I felt like I didn't get to say a final goodbye to my grandfather, because that was more in private than at the funeral, because I didn't think I felt like I get to do a proper goodbye at the funeral either, because there was a lot of people there, and I like to do things more in private. And that's something I've discussed with my mom, and she said, I didn't want you to see him, I thought it would be traumatizing, so obviously she did what she thought would be best, and maybe it was for the best. Maybe I would have been really traumatized by seeing my father. He had a natural death, where he was like alive one moment and the next he was like just gone. So it must have been really traumatizing for my dad, who was there. But yeah, it's something that I've discussed with Mad. It's like I never felt like I got a proper goodbye with him, because I had to say my goodbye at the funeral in front of people, and I don't do that. That wasn't a proper goodbye. And now I'm almost crying, because like I got to say a proper goodbye to my grandmother. We went to see her. She passed away in the hospital. I got to see her in the hospital a couple of days before she passed, and that was more private. But I never got that with my grandfather, and those are luckily the only people I've known who have passed away. Am I ever going to use these pants? Even if I could buy them back, would I? Oh, they're from a quest. Now I have to keep them. I thought they were from the Vindru event, but since they're from Hayden. I'm gonna have to Google. I'm gonna have to look it up on a database. These things, because a lot of these are from events. So I think I'm just gonna have to take a look at Global Store for a lot of these things. Because I obviously the people who run the database, they do so, like, it's obviously not something they make money of. It's something they do because they think it's fun. So yeah, you don't seem to be able to buy them. Those gray pants. So I guess those are staying. So obviously, like, things aren't always up to date. Things are missing. Some things don't have the correct information. So if I'm doubting something, I will always look it up in game as well. Maybe we should look at those shoes first. The gröna terräng boots. Those are also a Christmas thing, and I assuming these fall pants are a Christmas thing as well. I don't know why something called fall would be a Christmas item, but I guess they are. Yeah, and they're also a Christmas item. Would I really miss these if I couldn't get them back? I don't think so, but I don't want to regret it. I'm already really scared about like things like these I haven't even used ever. Do I really need 2 brown Santa hats? They are identical. I don't need 2 of those. I can't use 2 at the same time. I'm selling one. I'm not selling my Lucia crown though. Or these are from a quest. These are event. That's from the advent calendar that year. I think this is from a quest as well, yes. And I'm assuming these are like the blue ones. these. I can remember so many of these. This matched the 5th birthday set, but we got it for Christmas. I remember being so confused. Like, they clearly made it for a birthday, and then they didn't use it, I guess, and then they had like something left over. It's like, oh, we need something more for the advent calendar. I have just the thing. This is also for my quest. Stonefield? Was that her name? I can't remember. She's an opponent, at least. I think this is a Christmas item as well. There's so many things you could get from the, it's kind of like how the cauldron works right now, right? So maybe it's been an hour. Maybe I can do it. Oh, I need items. I'm gonna need one of those. And I'm gonna need one of those. And I'm gonna need one of those. Keep those in the bottom there, because maybe it's been an hour. Maybe I can do it again. It's kind of like how this color works, yeah. That you put something in that case it was just one thing. It was like winter wish or Christmas wish or something like that. And then you just got randomly assigned something. Like I got this helmet and I got 2 things, but you got a random thing and it could be something for a horse, something for your character, or it could be horse food. Maybe it could be cafe food as well. I don't remember, but it was very common to get like oranges for your horse. So let's see. So, and you could get duplicates. It was nothing, just like now. I don't know if I have that helmet. No, it seems I only have the jacket. Yes. So now I have the helmet. Did I mute my mic when I drank water? I hope I did. I'm sorry if I didn't. I'm gonna try to fix editing. But you could get something more than once. As well, just like with the cauldron. So yeah. You were never guaranteed to get everything from a set and everything you wanted or needed. And there were a lot of things, and obviously there were a lot of things that were kind of questionable. I guess a lot of things were just thrown there in there as filler to make sure people kept playing through the entire event, maybe? I don't know. So I think events are definitely done better now, where it's like you are more guaranteed to get what you get. Except this cauldron. And while it's fun, RNG in this game has always been a tad bit problematic. Those are Christmas and those are Christmas. And that's New Year's. That's Christmas. That's New Year's. Those are Christmas and those are New Year's. That's archaeology. Yeah. Or are they? Wait. Oh, they're spells one word. Wintermäster. Yeah, no, these are for quests with archaeology. That's from the Pwn archaeology. That might be from a quest. I'm not sure. Let's do another question. Come on, Kaisa. What's something you're really bad at? Oh, waking up. That's a real hassle. I always struggle waking up on time unless I have something I'm really excited for. Yesterday I woke up really early. I was online way before the update when like they should close down the servers for update, and I did Guillermo's race on both my and Bella's accounts, and then I was like keeping an eye on when servers went up again. When I got the Discord message that servers were up again, I immediately wrote to Bella. I was like, they're live. Let's log in, let's play. So sometimes it's really easy to wake up. And also, like back on last Saturday when I'm recording this, I was competing. I need to wake up at 6 a.m. and I was up and I was energized at 5:30 a.m. I think. Like, I'm sorry? Who was that? I sleep till 11 a.m. Unless I'm like at my parents helping out with the horses, then I wake up when I need to do things with horses and help out with the horses. But like when I'm here in my apartment, way away from where my parents live, I sleep until 11 unless I have like a morning lecture. I don't know what happened to me or what came over me, but I'm really bad at waking up. It is a struggle. I'm also really bad at falling asleep. Those might be connected. Who knows? I'm really bad at doing both of these at the same time, actually. I'm noticing. Please speak English. Okay, this is not on the database, so I don't dare get rid of it. And I'm never gonna use those. Those are from that's from a quest. I think these are from extra interesting finds or normal finds from Dino Valley in archaeology. It's archaeology at least. I need to keep an eye on my watch. Actually, maybe I need to pause this recording and I need to go shopping and it's getting dark already. So maybe I need to pause this recording and I'll go do my shopping and I'll come back later. I'll do a thumbs up, you can't see it. But yeah, I'm gonna finish this page though. So these are from, like, you could recruit a friend, and the first round I did that, you got like sets. So I recruited my alt account, my first alt account. And then I got this shirt, these pants, and these shoes, as well as some things for the horse. So those are staying, you can't get those again. I have more Valentine's things. These are also more recruiter friend things. This hat and this helmet. This helmet and these gloves. Thank you. I really like these with a harp. Obviously, we have new ones with a harp as well now from like... Didn't we? Yeah, there. New ones with a harp. But I want to keep the OG harp gloves as well. That's from the Fortuna Festival, so I can't get those back. Are those from Easter, maybe? Yeah, they're from the Easter store, so I can't get those anymore. Fortuna, those are Fortuna, those are Fortuna. So yeah, when we get back, we're gonna continue on page 5. So yeah, I'll be back as soon as possible. I just gotta run to the store, and I don't wanna do that in the dark, because I don't have like infrared vision or whatever it is you used to see in the dark. It gets really dark here in Sweden, so I'll be back soon. Okay, so I'm back from doing some grocery shopping and also eating dinner because I was getting hungry. So it's been a while. I've run a champ while... oh, someone else had the same thought as I did. I ran a champ while eating my dinner. And now I'm back with more things, and I also picked up some things, so I'm running the champ. So and when I got back, so I will be using those when the cauldron will be ready for me to use it again. Yeah. So we've done page 4. It's page 5. We're on to. Let's do another question. I don't know how far I'm gonna be able to get through here. We'll have to do a part 2. So question 9. What do you look forward to when finding new friends? I'm gonna be honest, I don't look forward to finding new friends. I'm very scared of social interaction, whether that be... This is the one from the quest, right? I have to check that. Yeah, I'm just very scared of... Like, either it's like, if there are people I want to get along with, or that I know I could potentially get along with, I'm usually very scared. If it's people that I feel like immediately I'm never gonna get along with, I don't feel like that fear. Because if there's not a person I want to be friends with, or I don't want to get along with, and it's not as like, oh, I dislike them. It's more like it's either neutral or negative. Then I don't feel nervous. But like I was nervous when I started college because there was going to be a lot of people interested in video games and I could potentially be friends with them, so I was very, very nervous. And the same thing when I started high school because I was majoring in technology, so there were going to be probably people there who I could be friends with and who would have similar interests to me. And I did end up having a lot of classmates in high school that had similar interests to me. Funnily enough, it's usually what people talk about, like when you get to, in Sweden, when you get to high school, that's when we start having majors. So that's when you're gonna find people who have similar interests and similar things like you. Yeah, like previous stages of school, when you changed school and classes, I haven't really felt any fear about it. Like, oh, am I gonna get along with people? Because I wasn't expecting finding a lot of people similar to me who I was gonna get along with. I guess so. I don't really do look forward to it. It's more like when I do make friends, and I also have a hard time believing people want to be my friend and consider me their friend. I always think people consider me as their like acquaintance who they have to get along with and put up like a happy face with. So I'm really weird at like finding it. I've actually hurt one of my friends once because I didn't think he thought of me as a friend, and he was like, "You didn't think you were my friend?" And I was like, I didn't want to assume. I didn't want to put words in your mouth. No, we talked it out. But yeah. I guess I'm more excited about like when people say they're my friend. Then I'm like, I'm your friend, and so. But I don't like look forward to those things because I'm not very good at social interaction before I know what a person is like. I don't know how I'm supposed to act when I don't know a person. So yeah, I don't ever look forward to it. Let's continue here. Yeah, this is from a quest. This is also from a quest. I have bought this and I never use it, but it's so cute. Look at that little cat. Is it like it's in a cheetah or a leopard like costume? It says leopard here, but I think it might. I don't know. It's easier to say cheetah in English, so I'm gonna say it's a cheetah. It's so cute, but I do never use it. It gets to stay for now. I'm so bad at this. Like, can you tell why I ran out of closet space? And then we have more Easter helmets and Easter shirts. And I've never used those. Those are going. These are all Easter. And here we have real spirit. These are spirit items from the Netflix show. Sorry, I was having to move things on my desk because they were getting in the way of my mouse. Like, these are from the Netflix show, is it Spirit Riding Free, it was called? It came out in, like, 2017, perhaps? And, like, it had a bunch of spin-offs and stuff. But, yeah, they had a collaboration with Starstable, so you could buy Spirit, and they had these stores, and there were quests, and you could get all these items that looks like the things from within the show. And I remember watching this show when I was younger and actually quite enjoying it, even though it was definitely for people younger than me. So yeah, I actually spent star coins to buy all of these things. Except, like, this is a quest item, this is a quest item. That is a quest item. Like, I think these 4 are quest items. And the rest I bought. And there's also one more thing, these boots as well. So, like, these are some of my favorite brown boots in the entire game. They're a spirit item. And I also have, like, these are some of my most used black boots. I love using these in a Western outfit. Like, I really love a lot of these items, and they are staying. The things I do use the least are the t-shirts with the horses on them. I don't think they look that good. And I also don't like these pants. I would like these if these had stats. But yeah. Those are staying. This is from the event, or the potato event. Hands up if you can remember, like, I guess leave a comment if you can remember the potato festival and the potato race. I know you have a potato race now. But it's a show jumping potato race. This was on the field outside of Marley's, and there wasn't a set route. It was just like there was a bunch of sort of like green circles with those green arrows that we have in races with them, and then you had like a box of potatoes behind your horse, and then you were just running around planting potatoes, and just had to run through a certain number of them, not all of them, and then, or maybe it was all of them, I can't remember, and then you would run back to like the start. And that was a race, and I loved that race. It was one of my favorite races, and that is the whole reason I missed the potato festival. The potato festival quests weren't interesting, and it was kind of random, but that planting potato race, Starstable, bring back planting potato race. And my life is yours. No. But yeah, like that's why I love having these things. Like I had a potato hat here somewhere. Yeah, here. Potato hat. That was the first year. And second year, potato shirt. And I love them. I love them so much. I want them forever. That's from a quest, and so is that. I don't think this is from a quest. I think the pants are from a quest, but these are from the mall. I hate the iOS autocorrect. I understand why people complain about autocorrect, because I have a Samsung phone. You wouldn't catch me dead with an iPhone. I don't like iOS. I'm not an iOS person. No judge people use iOS. I have an iPad for very specific reasons, but that's the only Apple product I'm ever gonna own. Probably not gonna buy another iPad when this breaks either, because of problems I have with Apple. But yeah, and I'm not from a family where we use Apple products either. But that I can't turn off autocorrect, and that it will just change words without notifying me. Because I was searching for this shirt, and then I couldn't find a database, and it's because it changed the spelling of it, because it thought I was meaning another word. And nothing to indicate that they did that. And I can't turn it off. Like, I can turn off autocorrect on my phone if I want it. I don't know. I don't get it. This is supposed to be the user-friendly stuff. And it just annoys me. Yeah, you can buy this. And I used to love this, especially together with those pants, but I think I haven't used this in many years. It feels outdated, it feels old. I'm gonna sell it. That's for Midsummer. This is a fun trip down memory lane. This is from when Starstable reached, I think it was 10 million registered accounts. So 10 million registered players. We got a redeem code for this shirt. And it says 10 million on the back. That's Midsummer. So this is really pretty. So these are more like Midsummer things. Can you buy these gloves in more colors? Like, can those be bought in a global store? I have to check. I'm trying to make sure I'm speaking to the microphone. It's also hard when trying to look things up on the database. Yeah, it lists them all. I have all 3 of them in those really interesting patterns. That makes me think of those really bad bouncy balls that never bounced. Anybody else have those growing up? So I'm just gonna check for those in global store, I think. We want chains. One yellow show. And I want the oldest. Okay. If we change to blue, are they here? No. So it looks like these gloves can't be bought. Some older Midsummer items can't be. Some can be. Okay, yeah. we're not getting rid of those then. I do use these shirts a lot. And this is from Archaeology. Can't say I used it a lot. I think this is from an event. Because I don't really like how if you look at it, the texture, it looks like very loose. And it looked really weird on the old character model. It doesn't look as weird now. Their characters aren't so like thread thin. So I actually might start using that. But yeah, this is basically a recolor of a brown and pink shirt that's at the mall. Can't say I use these a lot. Getting rid of them. Those are from a quest. Those are from Archaeology. I can't remember if they're from Dino or Epona. I think they're from Dino. I love this shirt. I recently used it. I love my druid sets. I'm not getting rid of those. Yeah, the beach festival didn't return this year, so you couldn't buy the things from that shop. And previous year it was at Camp Western, but it wasn't this year, like last year. So I don't get rid of this, even if I wouldn't use it anymore. But I used to love like that had a pocket and stuff. Haven't used it a lot, but I used to love it. These were from a redeem code you got if you bought a magazine. So that's how I got those. And those gloves as well. More druid clothes. That's from a quest. I guess these are from Global. I didn't even realize I had these. They're kind of nice, but I don't use this model of shoe a lot. So maybe I'm gonna do those. I do like these two. I bought these using star coins. I don't want to sell them. I'm not selling the pirate thing, but I might sell these because I've never used them. Not even once. I'm gonna see what they cost. But I think I spent star coins on these. Oh yeah, wait, that's a different. Like accessories aren't. They're on a different page of the database. I was searching among clothes. Okay, they're just 12 star coins. So I didn't spend a lot on them, so I'm probably gonna sell them. That's my quest. Yeah, I've never used that. Those are from. Those are probably in the wrong place. If you ask me. And how they ended up there, I have no idea. And shouldn't there be shoes to these? I haven't sold those, I know, because I haven't sold anything from my closet yet that I didn't weren't like duplicates of things I've gotten. Like this is the first time I'm ever doing this. Yeah, gingerbread. Yeah, those are in the wrong place, but I'm gonna move them later. Then I have the birthday for their 6th birthday. I might use that. I really like that one. And that one. And these are more Halloween items. More Halloween. Even more Halloween. These are from the iceberg. You can't get those anymore. I don't know where these are from. apparently they're in global store. Let's double check that. We want shoes, blue. Yeah, I'm selling those. Where are these from? Those are cool. Not what we're doing right now. We're selling those. This is from my redeem code. When Starstable had a collab with the Swedish like horse tack and clothing store Hux, where they had a clothing collection. I actually have this vest and the knitted sweater, but in grey in real life, and I also have a knitted like top hat as well. And from this, the only thing from the collection I never got were the riding pants. I was gonna want to point out that when the collection originally launched, I only got the hat because everything else was quite expensive for me at the time, because I pretty much only had like hand-me-down clothes. But that I think up to 2 years later, my mom actually stumbled across the other two pieces throughout the course of 2 years on sale, and got them for me for gifts for my birthday and Christmas. So I'm very, very lucky to have those, and they're like prized possessions of mine. A little fun fact. And these are all Christmas items. I don't want to get rid of those. That's from a quest. I bought this for Ugly Christmas Day, which is on the 15th of December here in Sweden. Maybe it's international, but in Sweden at least, I know we have Ugly Christmas Day, and it's the 15th of December, which is also the day I started playing Starstable. So that was like my gift to myself that year as like my Starstable birthday, an Ugly Christmas sweater, because it coincided with Ugly Christmas Sweater Day. These are redeem codes from the Swedish band Dolly Style. I can remember when that band, like, not formed, but like when they got popular for the first time. And I don't know, and like I listened to like 2 of their songs, and I know the band still exists, but the only thing I know about them is that none of the original members are there, but they like 3 new people have the 3 original people's names, which is weird. I don't know, they weird me out, and I never really listened to their music. I listened to like 2 of their songs back in like 2014 when I was 12, and then I stopped listening, and then I saw them again several years later. I was like, they look very different, and then I like looked it up. It's like, yeah, they're all different people. But yeah, I'm gonna keep them because I don't think you can buy them. Yeah, if I just like search, all they do is to make sure. Yeah, they're from redeem codes. You probably can't get them anymore. More Christmas things. I thought I had this since before already. But yeah, these are just more Christmas items. I'm not going to get rid of anything here because these are all newer things, except like these. But I do like them quite a lot. I'm actually surprised I got rid of anything on this page because, like, am I ever going to use these? Because like they don't have any stats. But I don't want to get rid of them because I can't get them again. I saw that these were in Global Store. Let's check if both of them are in Global Store. And maybe I could answer another question. I'm really good at this, don't you think? Does your family have any big traditions? No. We don't really have a lot of traditions in my family, I wouldn't say. I can't think of any. Yeah, there it is. So maybe I'll get rid of it. It is kind of cute though. I don't know. I'm so bad at this. Actually, do they have those like heart gloves as well? Yeah, they do. Like those are the blue-green ones, and then there's like, are there like yellow ones? No, I can't remember. There's purple and blue ones. Okay, let's see if we can find those. Because maybe I can get rid of some of those gloves with the hearts that I'm not gonna use. Purple. Yeah, there they are. See, I'm never gonna use like the blue-green ones, I don't think. There are in Global Store. And I'm keeping other ones. Like the only ones I'm gonna use are like the white and red ones, maybe the white and purple ones. And then I think I have more of those as well somewhere. I think somewhere I must have more of those. Maybe I don't. You know, I'm getting rid of those because those are in Global Store, but I get to keep these two shirts instead. That's the deal. I remember being really happy about getting this one eventually because it matched the club outfit colors. So I'm gonna keep that. And obviously it's Christmas. I think this is one of those like they don't know where maybe those are in Global Store. What was I even looking at? I can't remember. Oh, a pink top hat. And oh yeah, and they have other colors as well. I forget what Global Store is. There's no wait, it's head and then we're looking for pink. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, I'm not gonna use it. Do they have it in yellow? Yes, the green one. Okay, there isn't a green one. Is there a blue one? Okay, I can't remember what the other ones were. But the pink one is in Global Store, and I'm not gonna use that. And the yellow one was in Global Store. Let's double check that. Yeah, the yellow one is in Global Store. But there was a green one. And that isn't in Global Store. And there's a blue one as well. It's quite peculiar what is and isn't in here. Where's this from? Wait, I'm sorry. I think it's... Is that from Dino Valley? I thought it wasn't blue. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, okay. No. Those two I couldn't find, but those two I could find, so I'm getting rid of those two. Because I'm really never going to use them. Maybe I can find these yellow and purple boots in there as well. Perhaps? Yeah! Here they are. I'm not keeping those then. And the purple ones? Yeah, no, they're not staying. I can find those in Global Store, they're not staying. Can these, like, metallic pants also be found in Global Store? Okay, the grey ones aren't here. We kind of already knew that. There's blue. You know, they would have showed up by now because they're definitely older than those. They're yellow ones. The yellow ones are here. I'm getting rid of the yellow ones. Bye-bye to my yellow winter pants. They are horrendous looking. I will not miss you. These are more winter things. I don't use this a lot anymore. But back before we had proper like riding vests, if you were doing like, if you wanted to look like you had like a vest on when riding, you would use these as like a safety vest or riding vest. This model of shirt, and this matched the club outfit, even if it has really poor stats. So I think I'm gonna keep that. I think I've used these as like rain boots because I want the yellow rain boots, and this was the best we have. But those cost star coins, so even if I'm not gonna use them again, they're staying. I bought this when I had max shillings, I think, because it was light blue, like our club outfit. But I don't really use it anymore. So I don't know. Maybe I should let it go. I think I bought this as a birthday gift for me, though. Because it's cute. But I don't use the beanies that much anymore. But I do like it, I'm gonna keep it. This is not time limited, right? What did I do? And I cursed, that's not good. I accidentally tapped out of the game somehow with my iPad. I guess I hit the Windows key on my keyboard. So sorry for that. I was looking at this. I don't really use it, but it's very cute and folly, so it's gonna get to stay. That's from a quest. You do buy this. And it has kind of gotten this, like, there on the... maybe I should... I need to remember to fix this before I run any champs later, because I get nauseous if I'm too close to the camera when I run. So I have very peculiar camera settings when I'm moving in the game, because if I have any else, I get nauseous. But yeah, it has been like... with the character update, it doesn't look like it should up there. So maybe it's time to get rid of it, because I don't really use it. I'm just gonna double check that I can buy it again if I change my mind. Or they fix it, maybe. And the iOS autocorrect strikes again. Why do they insist on having it? Let's see if I can find it. There's a lot of ranger clothes. Yeah, it can be purchased again. So I'm gonna sell it. I do like this one though, so I'm gonna keep that. That doesn't have a selling price, that's weird. But I'm gonna keep it. It looks like something from a quest. These are more Valentine's Day things. These I saw in Global Store. These dresses. So let's look at that. Yeah, here's the purple one. And here's the red one. Okay, yeah, I'm getting rid of them. Never thought that would happen, but hey, I guess it is. Yeah, so these are more... I really like these, like, Canderella Love Thief set. Is that available in Global Store? I'm not gonna sell it even if it is. But yeah, it is. Okay, good. Because I was like, if you didn't play back in Valentine's Day or Galentine's, those things in game, will you be able to get these things? Sound like my neighbor was pulling on my door, but they weren't. I'm not being that loud. Yeah, no, there's nothing more like that. here? Actually, yeah, let's look for those purple... The purple blouse. Is that here? No, it's not. It's the pink one in Global Store. There's something in Global Store, but it's kind of cute even if I don't use it. So I'm gonna keep that. Because there's a chance of me using it at least. Yeah, no, I don't think it's in Global Store, the pink one that I showed earlier. Or the blue one. The blue one isn't here, but it says I don't own it. Yeah, because it has a different description, so I guess it's a different item ID. Yeah, because this is the blue and white Christmas blouse, and that one was like a blue and white sweet blouse or something. So they have the Love Thief, we have more. I saw that this was in Global Store, but I think it's cute. I'm gonna keep that. This is from Global Store, but I do really like it. Oh no, it's from the bonus shop, but I really like it. More Fortuna. These are also from redeem codes you got if you bought a magazine. So like, it was a unique redeem code for every issue, not issue, for every like magazine. So like both me and my friend bought it, and we had different redeem codes, and they were only viable ones. So I couldn't use her redeem code after she had used it, and she couldn't use mine after I had used it. So yeah, you can't get these anymore. These were from like 2017. Yeah. And I paid like $6 for that magazine. How often do I use this? Like, not at all. It's going. These are more Easter things. I do still like these, even if they're very old. This is from when Giorgio Siva was in game, a bunch of things. I'm not getting rid of those. Oh, how often do I use these? I can get these again if I want to. And okay, I want to keep those. They get to stay an extra chance. These are my quest. I do like those. This is from, I think, the third and last time we had the potato festival. I can't tell with this hair. But there's a potato, like, yeah, there on the back. We got these in a redeem code on when they released updated Circus and updated Idris. We got these in a redeem code through Starstable News. It's what we call the Starstable News sneakers and jeans and top. And then there was a big event in Stockholm called Starstable Live that you go, and they had like a panel and stuff. And I really wanted to go that year. I think I was 15 at this point. This was so long ago. And yeah, they released tickets while I was in school. When I got home from school, the tickets were sold out. But everyone could watch live stream. You got these redeem codes. This is also from a magazine, but everyone could write down the redeem code. But that's also from a redeem code. These are more midsummer stuff. So this is the Green Goddess. I'm gonna keep like all these things because all of these could still be like useful. These dresses, I do use a lot of these sandals still. Another redeem code from magazine. But like once again, at this point, it was, I think it was either Jorvik Gazette or Starstable magazine. They had two magazines in stores in Sweden at this point, and one of them you got like IRL goodies, like I have pencil cases and bags and stuff and earrings with Starstable theme and a mouse pad. But in the other one, which I think was Starstable magazine, you got a redeem code for a shirt. And but unlike with the previous ones I've shown, it was like a unique redeem code for every magazine. This was like a general redeem code, and then like if you showed it to someone else, like they would also get it. So like you could put this up on your Instagram story, and then people all around the world could use the redeem code. But I don't think it works anymore. I think this was, like it says, like 1UP might have been the code for this one. I know the code for this one was together, and so on. I don't think those work anymore though. Feel free to try. But it has been multiple years, so I don't think those will work today. These are Mika stuff. These are the cultures, and I know these can be bought. But I do still like to have them, even if I don't really use them. They are iconic. And then we have the 7th birthday. This is another one from those magazines. I think the code for this might have been like creative, and maybe some of the E's were 3s. The number 3, but I don't quote me on that. This is from the archaeology in Dino Valley. I have more Halloween things. Maybe I should answer more questions. That is what I'm here for to do. I'm pretty sure if my family have any traditions, and I've tried to think, but I don't think we do, really. We're kind of a traditionless family. And even like the traditions we had when I was younger, we don't really have them anymore. What's your favorite nickname someone has given you, and how did you get it? Oh, my dad have a lot of funny nicknames for me. These are all from archaeology. That's from the mall. How often do I actually use this? But I do like it. But would I miss if I didn't have it? I think I use it because I have it in my closet. But okay, I'm gonna look this up and talk about like nicknames. So my dad has a lot of funny nicknames for me, and I didn't appreciate all them growing up. I still don't. But one I think is kind of funny that my dad, it hasn't called me that in many years, but my dad used to call me Badger. And there's no reason. My dad just comes up with nicknames to the left and right, and like my little brother is Trash Man. There's no reason. He just started calling me Trash Man one day. So I think mine being Badger is funnier. Like he has, and he calls my brother Trash Man as well sometimes. But it's not even trash. It's like skrotnisse. And the best way I can translate that to English is Trash Man. It doesn't technically mean that, because skrot doesn't. Skrot like refers to like metal and mechanical parts that are no longer like usable, but it's not like trash. They don't fill their initial purpose, and they're like sitting collecting dust or rust. So I don't know, but yeah, I think that's kind of funny. But I think of other ones. Bella calls me Kai. That's like I said in my first video. I'm Kajsa, but my friends usually call me Kai. And that's when we started playing this game, because obviously Bella and I have known each other since we were children. So we know each other's real names. Yeah, this is going. So we know each other's real names. So when we start playing this game together, I'm actually just gonna do a little correction now for one particular thing, those, because I'm not selling those, don't worry. But it's gonna be in the correct spot now. But she calls me Kai, and I think it's funny because I was very insistent on, like, I want them to call me Kajan, which is a type of bird. And she just kept instead shortening it to Kai. And I was kind of at like 13, 14 years old. I was like, no, because if you don't speak Swedish, Kai in Swedish actually, and spelled Kaj like she does, it refers to a port, like for big boats, like a dock or port for like ferries and like big ships. And I was like, I'm not a dock. It's just like, yeah, you're Kai. And it's because it's quicker to type in chat. So maybe there's more to it than she just hasn't told me. So yeah, it's getting kind of full in here. So maybe I'll sell some things. I know these types of things should reappear in the bonus shop. I'm just really scared it won't. But yeah, I should also be able to do this again. What do you mean it hasn't been an hour? It's definitely been more than an hour. Do I need to like leave and come back in? Is that it? Yeah. I'm really scared about not being able to get some of these things back. But I really need the space. And I'm doing it. This is therapeutic. I have been hoarding these things on Starstable for way too long. I need to just acknowledge my problems and deal with it. And maybe this is gonna have to be multiple parts. Can I do it now? What do you mean it hasn't been an hour? Maybe it actually hasn't been an hour. Maybe I think I've been talking for longer than I have. Maybe I'll have to do this into multiple parts anyway. Let's just start with selling the things I know, or like things you can buy that I've checked in Global Store. That's annoying. I keep pressing F on accident when recording. I never do that otherwise. I feel like I've done it a lot more. I saw that in Global Store. I haven't seen that in Global Store, but those were also in Global Store. That's in the mall. Buy those 12 star coins. I spent on those. I've checked that these are in Global Store. Oh yeah, we don't want to do that. We can buy something new then from one of the new sets. Let's start with saddles so we don't make the problem worse. And let's go put that in storage. There. I feel bad. Did I get any money for that? Okay, it just didn't get the sound effect, I don't think. I'm gonna have to check the footage later. I think if the sound doesn't stop playing, it won't like play again. I think everything else here is from, except those then. I'm gonna sell those, I don't use them a lot. Everything else here should, like, they shouldn't give me anything. Oh well, oh wait, we have this one, and I had 2 of those, so I did check that. Everything else here now should be from the bonus shop. So I'm just gonna do an experiment. Because I have sold things from the bonus shop before, but they haven't showed up there. But I think it was because I got some of these things like directly out of the bonus shop, and then there were redeem codes to get them through as well. Like I talked about like how I got some of those things through redeem codes, and then I wrote in the redeem codes after I already had them, and then I had duplicates. So I had like 2 of some shirts and stuff, and I've already sold those off when I needed more space. But I haven't sold other things off, so I don't know. So let's see. Let's go to Moorland, because I wanna be able to check immediately. Oh, sorry, I should not have cracked my neck on. Like, with the microphone on, because that could be, like, triggering to some people. I did not think. I just felt like that I was stiff in my neck and did it. I'm sorry. So that's like, I haven't collected everything from here either. Like, nothing except the jacket from this year, and I might sell that as well. This is quite cute, though. It's like salmon colored. Like something I wouldn't mind not being able to get back. Although I have got rid of some things here already, and they have shown up, so I don't think I would mind this one. Oh, I guess. Yeah, now it's there, okay. So if I just go through and do this. Yeah, okay, everything does show up. I'm just paranoid. Feels so wrong to throw things away, but you can't get anything from these, so. I do like those, but I don't have the space. Haven't really used these ever. Yeah, I know everything's there instead. Nice. Okay, let's go back to the keep and let's talk about something else, because I don't have like any other nicknames I'm like, I think I'm particularly like fond of, or think are fun, how I got them. I guess like, some of my friends here from college, like jokingly sometimes refer to me as the child, because I'm the youngest. I'm one of the youngest people in my class. Because here in Sweden, it's quite common to work a couple of years before you start college, and I started college or university right after high school. I just had like the summer holiday in between. I applied to university while I like my spring term in high school, of senior year of high school, and yeah, so I was one of the youngest people in my class, the youngest person in my friend group, so sometimes I would be referred to as the child, but that was like jokingly, because I was a couple of years younger than everybody else. So I don't think there's any other like fun nicknames to think of. Are you a good gift giver? That depends on who you are to me, I would say. I love that one. Some people, yes, some people, no. It depends on how well I know you. I am not a great gift giver to my older siblings anymore, because I don't have that close relationships with them. Oh, I was planning on getting all of these one day, but I don't think I'm ever going to, so. Bye-bye. These are more... Like, I have never used those. Can't get those anymore. These are more Easter things. So yeah, I think it depends on like how close I am with you. Like my younger brother, we're not as close now as we were a couple of years ago, but he's the sibling I'm the closest to, and he usually gets like really nice gifts from me. I have imported things from half across the world for him. And even if it's like I'm not the one who bought it, I have like convinced people of buying him like really nice things that he has wanted. So yeah, I never use these even if they're fun. I'm gonna sell them. Or Let's check. Did I buy those for star coins? Because then they might stay. My iPad has almost died. Wait, I need to. I've been tilting my head down so much looking at my iPad that my neck is kind of getting a strain. So these are called the Unis. I'm pressing the wrong key over and over again. The visors. Oh, because it's in accessories. Once again, I'm on the wrong page of the database. You can buy this with Jorvik shillings, so I'm gonna sell that. More of these things. I do like these earrings. I used to wear these a lot, so those are gonna stay. Do I have better like Western riding boots today from like Camp Western? I probably do. Yeah, those are going because I can get those again for free. Here we have my miscreant stuff. These were the first times we got boots of this model, and I love this model of boot. These are some older shirts, but we really like them. These are from a traveling market we got a couple of times, like the fashion market, I think we called it. Can't get those anymore. I didn't buy everything they had because it was too expensive, but I got like all the shirts, this hat, and then another shirt. These masks, these were from the birthday, right? I'm gonna keep those. This is the 8th, I think, birthday set. That's from a quest. These are from Halloween a couple of years ago. Like the first time we got the pumpkin hunt. These are from that. Then we have like a witch set. We have some Christmas. More Christmas things. I used to wear these pants a lot. I forgot about those. This is good for like jogging my memory of what I own. Also used to wear these earrings a lot. We hadn't had earrings for that long at this point. We must have had the feathered earrings. And I think we had those as well. But this is fun. Let's look at, I think I'm a good gift giver if I know you and your interests. But it's also harder to buy gifts for adults, I think. My younger brother has recently turned 18. And like when you're an adult, you can buy things for whatever, and you have like an income, you can buy things for yourself whenever you want them. So it's harder to buy gifts for adults, and I think that's one of the reasons it's been so easy to buy for my younger brother. It depends on you. Otherwise, I learn who I'm giving a gift to, and like if they would appreciate something handmade. I can embroider a little bit, and I have embroidery things for like my older sister and my mom and my brothers, and they have appreciated that a lot. Like I will like buy a set of like nice like towels, kitchen towels stuff, and then I will like embroider their like initials on them, and then they become like personalized, and that has been quite appreciated. So it depends on like who the person is. I would say. I love these sweaters. More. I remember spending so much Star Coins on this set, and I rarely use it. I don't even like these pants. I'm keeping them. They're event stuff. I was so sad. I wasn't able to play for a lot of this was the last like Galentine's event. And I could only get 2 of these things. I could never get the shorts. You can get them in Global Store now. I'm gonna buy them at some point. But I really want those shorts, and I also didn't get all of that, the powders with like flower effects and stuff, so I don't have all of those. And I'm kind of sad about that. I wish you could buy those like magic flower powders, because they're really cool. I love those. So these 2, even if they're bonus shop items, I'm gonna keep them because they're amazing. These are from a quest. Those are also from a quest as well. They're James stuff. I bought these, but I love them, so they're staying. I'm sorry, but she asked where the ghost goo is, and it's right there. I hope she found it. um, do I use these a lot? I don't think. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of those. I like both. I like this model. Like, these were very popular back in the day. I'm keeping those. And I like yellow. Yellow is one of my favorite colors. It's like bright and happy. I don't know why I bought this. I honestly can't tell you. If I for some reason I think this might have costed star coins. I'm not sure though. I'm hoping not. No, it's actually quite cheap at just 3,000 shillings, so I'm probably selling this. Those are staying. These are craftable items. I think I bought this. So let's answer another question as well. Who do you admire most and why? That's a hard one. So like I don't really think I have idols. So yeah, this is from the mall. It's cute, but I don't use it. So I guess like someone I admire like would be someone close to me. I admire my grandmother a lot. Because this is one of my favorite pets. She was a very kind-hearted person. A lot kinder and like compassionate than I have ever been. And I know that I wasn't like the only child. She was really especially compassionate towards children, and a lot of people said that she was very important for them growing up. She worked with children. So yeah, I've always admired her for her kindness and her fantasy and how accepting and she was towards children. When other adults would be stern or get tired of you, she would be very like she would definitely tell you if you need to do something now and like we need to go now, we need to leave now, it needs to be now, but she would never do so in a manner that made you scared. I know a lot of people, when the kids aren't listening, it's really easy to turn to yelling and stuff, and I can't remember her ever having raised her voice, not even the like 2 only times I ever saw her angry in my entire life. So in that sense she's quite different from me, and also quite different from my mother, her daughter. Like my mom can definitely be understanding and so, but I think my mom is more like her dad. And like that in that she like not that she's mean, because she's not, and my grandfather isn't mean either, has never been, but that she doesn't have the enough patience to be like she's not as patient as my grandmother was. So, and I'm also not. I'm more like my mom, that I don't have that type of patience, and that's something I really admired in her. And yeah, that she let you be children. In every situation. There was never a situation with her where I felt like I had to be the adult as a child, which very few adults I felt like that around growing up. I always felt like I was responsible for. I realized pretty early on, like I have, I guess like, I don't know if you should say special needs, but I realized that I often, like normal situations were often triggering to me. I realized that about myself at quite a young age, even if I like wouldn't have been able to describe that in those words, but the situation that everybody else didn't seem to mind about could be quite triggering to me. And I realized at an early age that no one else was going to make it go out of their way to make an environment that I felt safe in. Like where I always felt safe in, I mostly felt safe, but there were different moments where like I felt like, I don't know, it's hard to describe. But yeah, like TV shows, like even children's shows, like most Disney Channel shows, if you're like Gen Z like me, like any Disney Channel show you can think of, probably I felt physical pain if I tried to watch that as a child. And things like that, and things that other children would understand if I had to leave the room, because it wasn't that I felt like I acted like if it I acted as if it was scary, even if I didn't think it was scary. I just, watching those things made me feel such a level of uncomfortable that I felt physical pain. And like I didn't know what to do with myself, and like other children didn't understand. So, and it could also go from how people talked or how people like interacted with me sometimes. And I realized like these were normal things for other people to do at a very young age, and that I was therefore responsible for doing my best to create situations where they wouldn't act like that, so I would not be in situations constantly that triggered me. And like I didn't consciously understand this, but I started doing it, I'm getting rid of those, unconsciously very young. And I've never felt like that around my grandma. She was a very safe person to be around, because of her like kindness and compassion, and that she could be very calm and she could listen to you and how you was, what like your imagination was doing now and how you saw the world right now. And then she would just like I can remember like telling her all these stories, like I was like sitting under the coffee table in the living room, and like it was a very low coffee table, so like even as a child I had to be on my stomach to be able to fit under there. And I was pretending like I was in the jungle, and I was like watching animals. Like I'd watched a lot of like those documentaries about like wildlife as a child. So I was pretending like I was one of those people who was like taking the footage for those documentaries. And she was just sitting there next to me, and she just let me explain what was going on, and then she immediately like joined in. Like after I had explained what was going on, and then she could just like join in. And I think that's like quite admirable, because I don't think I'd be able to do that today. I would be able to buy this again, but I got this from a redeem code, but you can't buy it. Because I can't remember ever having used this. So maybe I should sell it. So yeah, the person I admire most is my grandma. She was also very cool in that she spoke 3 languages like fluently, maybe 4, and then she like knew basics of it. Like she spoke Swedish, German, and English fluently. Swedish because she was Swedish like me. German because she was so old that the secondary language taught to children in school in Sweden was German. English because her father, when she was young, realized that English was a better language to know, or would be in the future, than German. Because my grandmother grew up during World War II, and so my great grandfather realized that English would probably be better to know. So he bought her lessons to learn English, so she knew English. And she helped me a lot with English. I was struggling a lot with English growing up. It took me a lot longer than most of my peers to learn English. But I think I'm a lot more comfortable speaking it today than a lot of people I went to school with who was actually good at it back then. It gets to stay one last chance. Like it's something I could see myself using, especially now when the winter's coming up, so it gets to stay. these 3 are for one outfit together with a shirt from a quest. I bought them for a specific outfit, and I really like that outfit, so haven't used it in a while, but it gets to stay. You should be able to buy these at this point, right? We got them redeem codes, but they were going to be released later on anyway, so you should be able to buy these in Global Store, right? Yeah, they're here. I'm selling those. But I think keeping the rest of the set. I think there's nothing else on this page I want to get rid of. So, yeah, like she spoke Swedish, German, English. She also spoke Spanish fluently, because she traveled to Spain a lot. She traveled to I mean, she was fluent in Spanish, but she at least spoke it pretty well, and she also traveled to other places that they also speak Spanish, but that's not in Spain. And she also knew a bit of Italian because she's also traveled to Italy and stuff. So she traveled a lot, so she also solo traveled a lot. And she also had a driver's license in a time when women in Sweden didn't drive, and she had her own car. So yeah, I think she was pretty cool. Yeah, like she got a driver's license like per alone. She had a lot of support from her dad to do all these things. She was a only child, and I don't think her dad cared. I never met him. He passed away more than 20 years before I was born. But yeah, he didn't seem to care about those types of things. He was like, people were people, and these are good things for a modern person to know. Like, it's a good thing to know how to drive a car. You're gonna drive a car. You're gonna have a car. Other women know how to drive. They don't have cars. I don't care. They're lost. You're allowed to drive. Okay, I probably didn't think that, but yeah. I think I've rambled enough about my grandmother. I thought she was very cool and a very important person to me growing up, and she's worth admiring both for the things she knew, for the things she did, and for the type of person she was. Do you believe in astrology? Why or why not? I don't believe in astrology. It's not that like I don't know what, like, obviously there can be a lot of similarities. I'm sure it could be, like, just because I believe something doesn't mean it has to be the truth, because I'm not all-knowing. Like, that's how I think this is from, have I bought these? I need to check these. But just because I believe something, I don't believe that has to be like the truth. But that's what like feels right in my heart, and I think like circumstances shape who are, what we think, and how we act, and maybe like when we were born can be affected by that. But I don't know. I don't really feel like it. And I also think it's part of, like, I don't like when if people were to judge me out of things that I can't control about my own life. I think that's one of the rudest things a person can do. If they were to judge, like, if you were to judge someone based on who their parents are, you can't change who your parents are. So if someone's parents are assholes, and you decide that person has to be horrible because their parents are horrible, when you don't know if there's nothing to prove that the child is horrible, that would be very rude to do. And I feel like just going based off, and like that's obviously a whole different thing, but I don't like being judged of things that I can't control about my life for people to look down on me or form opinions about me based on things there's nothing I can do about. So I guess that's why I don't really... I guess I don't want there to be like astrology or astronomy signs to have any merit, because that would be like people could form opinions about me based on something I can't change. I can't change the date I was born. I guess this got deep, but I guess that's what Get to Know You questions is supposed to be about. I'm trying to find these pants. Yeah, you can buy these. Yeah, I'm selling those. Like, those are really nice, though. But I can't buy them back, and most of these things I can't buy back. Put them down there, and maybe I'm selling those. But most of these things I think are from events. I really like these pants. I'm getting rid of that. And that. Those two. And those. I'm never using those. That's staying, that's my quest. Those are from archaeology, and those are staying, because that's RNG again. That's staying. All these are from events. You can't buy these nowadays, but I do like them, so I want to keep them for now. Actually, you can get these in Global Store, right? Yeah, I could get rid of the gloves. And maybe I should check for... Yeah. So I'm getting rid of those gloves because I could use them and get them again. And I'm probably just going to use other white gloves instead of these with a colored inside if I do use them. More of these nice like little puffer vests. Then we have the rainbow event. Rainbow festival. Like, these are cute. I don't really use them, especially not these pants, because I don't have a lot of use for them. But they're all really cute. What's the quickest way someone can lose your trust? There's a couple of ways. Disrespecting animals, like hurting animals. Hurting my friends is, especially when I was younger, if you went to school with me and you disrespected my friends, I would never trust a single word you said ever again. Can you get these in Global Store? I'm wondering. Because once again, like, we have more gloves. Yeah, you can do. I know, like, the newer things. So maybe I should get rid of the gloves, but just the gloves. The shoes get to stay for now. I love this jacket. A lot of these older Midsummer things you can't get back. I think a lot of these are also... Oh, those are for the Midsummer Festival, okay. This one, the Beach Festival, they're all nice. Once again, like, that didn't return. You can't get those right now. That's really nice. This was from a redeem code. More birthday things. Maybe these... Maybe... No, I think these are too old. Jubileums. Can I find those? Or are they like white? Yeah, no. You can't get those right now, I don't think. Although, I think these are from the store. Maybe they're like considered grey. No. Because it's like a light blue. No. But they are from the birthday store, so I thought they would be there, but I don't know. I thought they were from the birthday store as well. I don't know. I bought these specifically for Halloween a couple years ago, and I was doing the Gaming by SMS Halloween prompt on Instagram, and for day one I did it was Vampire, and I dressed up as Courtney Silverhill when she was doing her like Starstable roleplay series on YouTube, like way back, even before I started playing, called Jorvik Vampyren. And I wanted to dress up as her because like it was iconic. It was one of the things that Bella and I watched a lot when we started playing Starstable. I think some of these are really expensive though. Like I think this one is like multiple star. It's like over 100 star coins or something like that. Like it's 99 star coins. But am I gonna use this particular hat other than that ever again? I don't think I am. Cause I think there are other like nicer looking hats. I think I have better looking black hats. Like so other than me ever being Jorvik Vampyren again. So I'm probably gonna sell that. And maybe the same with the code as well. I'm just being a little quiet. Let's see if I can find another question to answer while I look at this. So like being rude to my friends, being rude to animals are good ways to lose my trust. If you say something racist or homophobic, transphobic, also a good way to lose my trust. So yeah. Is it easy for you to accept help from people? No, I wouldn't say so. Or if people are offering help, then it's usually easy. I just have a real hard time to ask for help. Not to accept it if it's offered, but I have a hard time remembering that I can ask for help when I get stuck. And I also don't always know how to ask for help from people. Which probably sounds weird to not be able to know how to, but I don't. So yeah, I have a really hard time. Yeah, no, I'm saying that. Bye bye, Jorvik Vampyren cosplay. So yeah, it probably sounds a bit weird, maybe to some people, but I have a hard time asking for help. But if it's offered, I usually don't have a hard time accepting it. What if money were no object? What's the first thing you would buy? I don't know. More star coins? Maybe. I think most of these are like event things, so obviously I want to get rid of that. That's nice though. So like even if all these things are events. Okay, I'm looking at this. How many of these things? I'm not gonna use that. I rarely use those. So, like, I really like this. Like, it looks like a biker jacket. I do like that. But these have, like, barely any details. I can get rid of those. And I like using these boots with that jacket. But I can just go grab those boots again for that purpose. So now I have a little bit more space. these are quite similar to other things, but at the same time, like, I have already gotten them. And they're from an event. And these are far power gloves, I guess I forgot to buy the first year. Your birthday things. This is the denim jacket I'm talking about. I do love myself a good denim jacket. But now I got to the point where I don't think there is a lot I would like to get rid of. Like, most of these I would like to keep. And hopefully I got rid of enough things now that I could buy all the new items if I so wish. I'm gonna keep those for now. Where were those? Those were there. I'm gonna keep those for now. And I'm gonna sell all of these. Actually, there's one more thing I should get rid of. I even said before, I'm gonna get rid of this. It should be somewhere there. There it is. Because I'll be able to reclaim that again later. Oh yeah, you can't. Those are just... Yeah, and just... So I'm actually not ending up getting as much shillings as I thought I would. Because I haven't got rid of as much as I thought I would. But maybe I'll be able to buy one more item. That's gonna be that's gonna sell. And those are throwing away items. So yeah, that jacket is also really cute, but I'm not so. I'm gonna be able to buy. Let's buy the shirt because it's really nice. And yeah, I'm gonna move some things. I think I'm gonna speed up now because I've been talking and rambling for long enough. I'm probably boring you already. I don't know if I found that interesting questions, but I'm gonna just quickly move it all up so you can get to see like the finished result. Okay, hi. I'm back. I decided to cut out because it was gonna be a lot of work and I didn't feel like filming it because I wanted to, if I was gonna speed it up, I wanted to be able to like talk to Bella and chill and like watch a YouTube video. So I'm not fully done, but I want to show you kind of the intermediate like step of where I am, and this is how much space I've saved today, which is insane. It's almost a whole page, minus obviously like this would be 12, right? I think so 16. So I still have to move not all of this, because obviously the things that are like my club outfit and my racing outfit and my favorites, they're gonna stay, but everything else is gonna move over to this page. And then I obviously I'm gonna get all the new things. And I hope this is all I'm gonna have to do. I'm still hoping that we'll get the new, an update to the wardrobe before the year is over, so I don't have to do this again for the winter event. But if necessary, I will have to. And I will also have to then get rid of literally every bonus shop item, whether I like them or not, because I think that's the next step. Yeah, so that's this little in-between update, and I'm gonna continue to do this jump, because it is quite soon. Hi again. This is the final time. I have now finished moving everything in the closet, and it won't look like much. Oh, sorry. Because now everything is moved here. On page 16, I don't have a lot of space left over. It's mostly on page 17, which is usually my outfit page. but obviously I'm gonna be able to fit everything from Halloween now, at least. And that was the goal. And I'm gonna say thank you for watching this. If you watched all the way through, I've been a bit rambly, I've talked a lot. My voice is a bit sore from all the talking I've done. So I'm gonna try and keep this outro short, but thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, consider leaving a like and maybe a comment. Maybe were there any of like the old clothing items that I like pointed at that you can remember? Like, do you remember any specific quest where you got an item, maybe a quest that's been removed, or is there something where you're like, I wish this quest was still in the game, I could get these items still in the game because I didn't play when this quest was available. If you want to see more videos from me, please consider subscribing. Thank you for watching. Bye bye!